hear me? Okay, let's see. Well, that's working. Ah, the mic wasn't on. Now you can hear me. Okay. How do I mute this? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All righty. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. So, what do we got here? We got Wet Dog, we got Dawn. Small but mighty army. Kind of reminds me of a year ago. So, see, how's our Shar tonight? The Shar's been busy. Working on videos. Can't wait. So Friday, we're going to have a premiere of another one of Ashar's amazing videos. And so, yep, yeah. So anyway, also, let me see, let me do a little research here. Because Don was talking about a certain date in the history of us. Let's see. Content, playlist, uploads, settings, library. Okay. Playlists. Okay, playlists. Season 1. Live stream at the Bruno, Season 1. And we did 249 videos that were to be considered Season 1. And let's see. Going back to the beginning. Number 1, quarantine live stream. And the date was drumroll, April 19th. Yep, and that was the one where I was playing my upright bass, and I had my cell phone on the music stand in, whatever, port and playback, whatever, selfie mode. So that's where it was. Way back then, that's right. How did that get down there? All right. And then back in 2020, we did a total of 249 videos that were, I'm pretty sure, just from here. And that included the ones that were stopped and started up again because it froze or whatever. Quite a few videos. And what else did we do in the last year? We've done, let's see, that's the wrong one. Playlist, all right. And then we've got Casariano Live, 15. And then we have live stream at Casariano season 2 is 15. Season 2. Live at Casariano, 19. Yeah, so it appears that we've got a lot of videos, okay? 250, 60, 70, 81, 361 videos and they're all live streams. These are live stream videos, 361 times. That is a lot of time. That we're talking 1,000 hours of video. You know, some people have 1,000 videos. We get 1,000 hours of video. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we have more video on YouTube, minutes-wise, than Dovydas. Too bad we don't have the subscriber base to watch them all 10,000 times a day, you know. But it's all in a matter of time. Yeah, a whole year, you know, not quite. it's off. Yeah, I just had a thought. Gee, let me play an idea. So that was our almost 1 year song, April 19th. So it was around a year ago, like today, I called Dovydas up. Said, hey man, I'm watching your videos. You are just cranking it out, and you're doing great. And wow, I noticed your subscribers slowed down, but man, you're just killing it. And I said, I just can't believe all those people in Super Chat and all those donations. And anyway, and then he said, you got to start doing it yourself. And I said, oh, I'm almost ready. And he goes, that's what everyone says, Joe. He said, everyone says they're almost ready, but they just got to do one more thing. And I said, so what do I do? He said, you get your phone, you put it on a music stand, and you press record. With on YouTube Live. Since I gave you over 1,000 subscribers, which you did, and very grateful that you all subscribed. I really am. Anyway, so I did that. I actually took a few days, and I remember I called him the day I was going to do it. I think he said to do a commercial, do a 1 minute commercial that you're going to go live. That might have been the second day. Anyway, I remember I was outside in the pool area doing the one minute commercial. And I said, what am I going to do? And he goes, once you start, you'll think of it. And he's right. So last night, I wasn't thinking it's a year, but it's been almost a year. And last night, I said to Pop, after I was done with my thing, Pop came out, and I said, Pop, here, you sit here. Because Pop was sitting back there, and so I moved the chair, and he got up and slid into this chair. And it was working. You saw Pop, he was pressing play, and so I'm going to spend a little time showing Pop how to run the gizmos. And today, Pop says to me, hey, can I do 1 day a week? And I said, yeah. I said, that'd be great. I said, you can even do when I have gigs. He goes, oh, no. He says, if I have trouble, I don't know what to do. So anyway, we're going to do a day where Pop will be here, like I am, just by himself, playing tunes. And it's going to be fun. You guys will love it. And I'm not sure what night it's going to be. Could be Tuesday. And Bob can do it full time. Again, he doesn't. His aptitude for the technology is dated a little bit, and. I mean, the thing is, here's one thing about Pop. Pop worked in the 1950s for a company that, sold stereos and TVs, and he was the service guy. He was the technician. So technically, this is in Pop's head. He is a techie, and. It just takes a matter of time. He's just got to understand that you don't do that to the screen. See, here, let me see, I'm looking. Yeah, see, he does that. He's supposed to do that to the screen, not that, Pop, Anyway, and, I've been trying to show him that for 4 years now. Same thing, Christine, she's like, she's she hits her iPhone with her fingernails. And I said, honey, it's your thumb. if you just touch it with your thumb. iPhone is a thumb thing, you know, but she's always doing that, and then Pop's doing this, and anyway, yeah. A touch stylus, Shank, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. I think we might have one or two laying around the house. It's a great idea. I can do a stylus and just put it up here in the music stand or something, and like on a holder, and all I have to do is just, yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you very much, Shank. Jump out of the nest, build your wings. Yeah, build the wings on the way down. I'm reading here. Yeah, how about that? Last night, I don't know if Shink, if you were here, but Pop just got in the driver's seat, and I think he played one song, and then he started the song "But Beautiful," and I think he got like one chorus, and then all of a sudden the lights went out, and the light of the iPad was illuminating his face, and that's all you could see. I mean, it went from, you know, all this stuff back here to just Pop's face in his Italian shirt he had on, and it was pretty cool. It was like my mom was saying, "You can't do that. What do you think you are?" You know. Oh, I shouldn't say that, but anyway, yeah, my mom was always instilling confidence in Pop, telling him what he could do. Not really, but anyway, I'm sure that was her. She shut down the power for 721 people, and yeah, I guess you could, yeah. But it was really neat though. The light just from the iPad was all it took to provide the lighting. It was great. I mean, it was really cool. It was a golden opportunity. Let me see something here. See, whenever my screen freezes up, I'm wondering, are you guys seeing that too? All right, let's see. Nope, okay, it's good. Hey, Billy the Kid Norwood in the house. Yeah, so anyway, last night, I guess what was I talking about? I was talking about RVs, wasn't I? So the reason I talk about RVs, guys, is for me to be a musician, I decided that I'm going to invent something I can do. Let's see, after we got off the road from the Ringling Brothers for our tour there, shortly after that, maybe 4 or 5 months, I got hired by Lazy Days in Tampa, biggest RV place in the world, a sales place, and I got hired as a salesperson. And I went through training, and so the minimum work week was 60 hours, even though it's a 40-hour week. But they wanted their people there. They said the average salesman that succeeds here puts in about 60 hours a week. So I took our beautiful motorhome that was for sale at the time, and I got permission and a discount to keep it at Lazy Days RV Park. And I lived in the motorhome, and I basically lived at my job from August of '06 to October of '08. And I think I came home, including Christmas, maybe 10 days. I literally spent the night here, 10 days. I would come home every week, but I just would like visit most of the time. And at least it seemed like I was doing 10 days. Nah, I'd come home more than that, but But I worked every day. I was at Lazy Days pretty much every single day, 7 days a week. And because I had to figure out how to cover the expense of owning that giant motorhome and not having a six-figure job with Ringling Brothers Circus. And the only way to do it is to have a six-figure job selling RVs. Now, the thing is, I could not play gigs. I really couldn't. The only gig I managed to get, I got with a band, a rock band, and they played at like biker bars and places like that. And they worked weekends. So on weekends, I'd get off work at 7. I'd start at 8, get off at 7, and then I would drive straight to Sarasota, where they were, and then I would play. And after the gig gets over at 1, and I'd play, tear down, get in the car, and drive to a rest area, sleep, wake up at 7, get back to Tampa, go to the motorhome, shower up, clean up, and I'm on the floor at 8:30. And I did that quite a bit. And then the same band played on Sundays at a big biker bar called Peggy's Corral. And they played outside from noon to 4. And I would clock in at 5 after 11 because the dealership would open at 12, but you could clock in an hour early. So I clock in at 5 to 11, get a golf cart, and take the golf cart and go hide it. And get in the car, drive to Peggy's Corral, play until 4, get back in the car, and drive back to Tampa. I'd get there before 5, and turn the golf cart in. Except, on occasion, I would get back, and I would be like one of the last salespeople in the place. And I actually did business. I sold a couple of RVs after coming back from my gig, where nobody knew that I wasn't there. It was very, it was very difficult to be a musician and to work at the busiest RV place on the planet. I mean, this place on a busy, busy day would deliver 75 RVs, campers, motorships. Could not do that in 1 year. And this place did it in a day. And 150 salespeople at one piece of property. And there would be 90, between 80 and 90 there every day. So that's where I got to work. I learned the RV business. So I invented an idea of being an advocate from the experience I had there, because they were very helpful to RV customers, except no one that worked there knew what the hell they were talking about. I shouldn't say didn't know what they were talking about. They didn't understand from the perspective of an RV user. They only understood it from the perspective of someone that likes boats, fishing, and motorcycles, and thinks RVs are overpriced toys for rich people, and which I don't think they are. So I decided I want to show people the joy that you can get from RVing and the choices that you can make. We were discussing that last night. It sort of gives you freedom, but freedom is not free. Okay. I mean, if you got plenty of money, yeah, freedom. But the money is, the more freedom you have, the more money you spend. Unless you're really smart. So let's see, Billy the Kid says, all right. Okay. Music sales. All right, so now I got to catch up. Here, let me just look real quick. It was just like I just played a song. All right, talking about pop. Okay. All right, change my rear valve cover gaskets today. Oh, that's too bad. Ouch. Wow, that's great you could do that. Please. Oh, hell no. Yeah. So they said the average successful person works 60 hours a week. After I left, I was getting my final paycheck, and I was talking to human resources, complaining about something, money. Because what they did, I had $37,000 in sales profit, which I was supposed to get 20% of, and they gave it all to somebody else after I left. And that wasn't too happy about that. But anyway, that's sort of what inspired me to start my own business. I said, I'm going to get it back. And I did. I sent probably 70, 80 people back to Lazy Days to buy RVs. And, yep, I got paid. So, where was I? Oh, yeah. So I was talking to HR, and I said, I told the lady I was talking to, they were really upset because I was working like, 10 hours a day on average. And she says, let me pull it up. She thought that was a bit high, because I said I work 7 days a week, 10 hours a day. And she went, no, actually you averaged in 14 months, 77 hours a week, average. Okay, 77 hours. That's in 14 months with forced holidays off. Labor Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, and New Year's. And some of those days I'd be driving around handing out waters. So yeah, I would get in trouble constantly because I was on, when I'm there all the time, it's like I'm peeing on everyone's playground. So, anyone who took the day off, well, they're home and I'm on the lot. And I did very well the first year. So, but I couldn't play music. So the trade is I need to figure out how to share my wealth of knowledge in motorhome ownership, lifestyle, technical support, the whole thing. And that's what I do. So I try to get first-time buyers not to start with a tent and then go to a pop-up. If you get a family, you get 4 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids, I won't let you buy a diesel unless you got too much money. I'll say, okay, buy this nice Class C. You can park it for 3-4 months at a time. You don't have to worry, but you can let the batteries go dead, whatever. And it'd be fine. And then I wouldn't let a retired couple, at least I put up a fight if a retired couple came down and they wanted to buy a Class B van and go around the country. I would say, why do you want to go around the country in something the size of your walk-in closet? Do you live in a walk-in closet? And that's what I would tell them. No. I said, well, because they're easier to drive. I said, no, they're not. No, big ones are easy to drive. They almost drive themselves because, it's a huge distance between the front wheels and the back wheels, and they're not going all over the road like the little ones are, getting blown all over the place by trucks. I was telling Don, I even show people how to blast trucks. If you've ever been blasted by a semi in an RV, you can blast them too. Not in a Class C, not in a 40-foot, but in a 45-foot heavy, big giant motor, 600 horsepower diesel, you can blast a truck. And if there's any truck driver, anyone out there that's ever driven a truck, you know what I'm talking about. And I do it all the time. It would be great getting this, like the motorhome I'm picking up in Nashville next week. I'm supposed to be there now. I was actually supposed to be on the road coming back at this moment. I would have been on the road right around Macon, Georgia, right about now, getting ready to pull over. But yeah, it's a cool. I don't know if you want to call it a trick. What the semis do is they get on your tail, and they will sit right at the back corner of the RV, and then they punch it, and they go past you like real fast, as fast as they can, and then right about when the back of the semi-truck is right about your nose, they take their foot off the gas. And at that moment, you're going like this in the RV. You're just zigzagging all over the road. Well, same works for them. So, but you can't really do it in a light motorhome. You've got to have something that weighs 40+ thousand pounds. 45, 50, even better, you know. So, and it's not it's not like something you do for pleasure, but, you know, if you're bored, yeah. I show people how to do it on the test drive only, and that's it. And I explain, never do this. I said, if you want to really upset somebody, yeah, go ahead. But the reason why I do it is because I know I'm going to turn around at the next exit. Anyway, but yeah, there's a lot of fun in owning a pre-owned, older, high-end diesel motorhome, and I try to share all that with people. And all the new diesel motorhomes are, I don't know, I think they all look very modern. I guess a good term. They all have gray tile floors. Almost black colored cabinets that are wood, but they're almost black. And then lots of white, and either really dark leather or really light leather. And so what you end up with is one of these motorhomes that looks like the interior of, like, walking into a really nice $1,500 a month apartment that Nick just moved out of. But the weird thing is, most people driving these motorhomes, they're not, they might not be of that era, you know what I'm saying, where, you know, they're nouveau riche, you know, they have the mansion. No. Even though, I guess you gotta have a pretty nice house to buy a $700,000 motorhome. Or you have to be crazy. Anyway. So, but some people have plenty of money, and they can do that. They worked hard, they worked smart, they got the right job, they moved up the corporation, they get a few million or more in the bank, and yeah, they can spend that. So they can get whatever they want, and it's just the most expensive ones have those kind of interiors, at least for the last 4 or 5 years. And I'm having a hell of a time finding medium wood, like cherry. Gosh, what happened? Is cherry out? No one likes cherry anymore, right? Yeah. So I'm looking here. Billy's talking about. Let me see. All right, so I'm still reading this. All right, gaskets, good. Okay. 162,000 miles. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember. So Pop bought a car, 2015 Mitsubishi Outlander. It had a little bit more than that on it when he bought it. It looks brand new. And he drives it. I mean, it literally looks brand new. And it's got 164, I think it's got on it right now. And yeah, today all the power on the driver's door stopped working, which means the plug came out, I hope. Okay, let's see here. All right. Oh yeah, okay. I'm just catching up. Right, with 5 minutes ago. Yeah, 11 hours a day. Walk-in closet. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my favorite stories. Is talking about walk-in closet and motorhome being the size of a walk-in closet. And then I said, and when it rains, just think about it, walking out of your closet into a wet environment and then coming back in and then you got to hang out there. I do everything I can to bring up the reasons why you don't want a small RV. But if you're by yourself, small RVs are convenient. If you're not worried about ever being with someone else, you just want to be by yourself. Yeah. See, pressure increases incredibly. Yeah, Blackjack is saying the pressure increases. It does. What happens is, when you're at a constant speed, right, you have this dome of air that's around your truck, right, the semi. When you're at a constant speed, let's say it's that big, but when you accelerate, it does this. When you decelerate, it does this. It goes back in. So the trick is, again, think about 600 horsepower diesel engine. Okay, difference between a 600 horsepower diesel engine and a 600 horsepower, I don't know what they call an engine in the, let's say the Challenger, in the RT or whatever it is. I think it's 600 or 700 horse. The big difference is that engine has maybe 270 foot-pounds of torque in that 6,000-pound car. This RV has 2,000 foot-pounds of torque. And wow, actually 2,050. And that's torque. So you got this 45,000-pound thing, and you put your foot in the floor, it goes, and you could be going 60, and all of a sudden you punch it, and 3 seconds later you're doing 70. I mean, literally that fast. It's like, boom, the thing just takes off, and then you take your foot off the gas as you're passing the truck, and then right about the time your tail is at his front, you take it just totally off. And yeah, I mean, it's a thrill watching that, that effect, where it's going all of a sudden, and but anyway, it's just something I do for demonstration purposes only. All right, let's see here. Jimmy riding the tripod. All right. Transfer tomorrow to the therapist. Okay. Outlander. Yeah, we're talking about Pop's car. Okay, and we're just about done. All right, good. Bulldog Mom, stay safe. It's in Sarasota have gone up. The numbers in Sarasota have gone up 21% in the last 2 weeks. Really? Yeah, I know, but most of those numbers are with younger people and people that have had the vaccine. Everyone's survived. If they did get COVID, anyone who's got COVID has survived. So I've only had one shot. I get the second one in maybe 12 days. So let's see, 92% where you live? Wow. Okay. Yeah, Florida is going nuts, but again, it's that's the price of freedom. Like I said, freedom is not free. You want freedom? You want to be free, you want liberty, well, you don't have to wear a mask, but you're going to get some. Andrew Tish, hey, how you doing? When's the last one? The last time I hung out with Dovey, Andrew, was Saturday. Last time I spoke to him today, and today is Dovydas' first anniversary getting married. He got married 1 year ago today. And, what's a good anniversary song? Let me find an anniversary song I can play for Dovydas. I won't ask Pop to play it. He'll give me the look. See what you started, Andrew? Oh, that's weird. It won't let me paste it. Anniversary song. That's easier. Okay. What? What is this thing doing? Hold on. That? There we go. Al Jolson. Okay. Hmm. 6. Okay. Okay, there it is. Hmm. Not sure if I know the one by Al Jolson. Hmm. Yeah, can't find it. How about, well, anyway. I'll ask Pop. All right. All right, let's see. Good song for Jill. Yeah, we played that Saturday night. I want to fly away, fly away. I want to fly away. Yeah, that's that song. I wish I had the. If I say I wish I had the words, then the words are going to pop up on the screen. So I won't say that. Yeah, there's some really cool songs about flying that Dovydas does. And chasing, flying, dreaming, all good stuff, right? And they have a hip hop beat to it. Nobody dies, no one overdoses, nobody gets killed. It's just all good. I mean, literally, 20 years ago, I was showing kids how to rap without the negative stuff. And we were in a room and we'd have pictures on the wall. We'd put 4 pictures and just look at the picture in front of you and sing about that. And unless you know someone that was killed, murdered, overdosed, just sing about that. And it was fun. Got people thinking more realistically. That's why that era of hip hop and rap failed, and the current era of hip hop and spoken word is not failing. It's taken over, and so Dovydas is part of that. Driving in an Amish whip. Oh, Shink's on the bicycle. Yeah. Oh, we did Amish whip 5 times, at least, maybe 6. We did it, I believe, 5 or 6 different ways, too. That was fun. We didn't do Starship, I don't think. Starship. Yeah, see, I'm just bad with words. But an old song for Jill and Dovydas, I have to think. Oh, and something we talked about too with Dovydas was soon, maybe in the next couple of months, Dovydas will come over here and he'll visit, and he'll sit in with us. And he'll open up the book like Christine did, and he'll play some jazz tunes with Pop and Christine and me, and we'll have fun. So something to look forward to. Anyway, okay. So, but anyway, excuse me. Somebody, I just noticed I still have the request line is right here in front of me. I've been looking for it, and it was right in front of me. And let's see here. Okay, and of course I can't get this text. And Rita is in the house. Okay. All right. Hi, Rita. Sorry, I've been kind of aloof. I've been super confused, dazed and confused the last couple of weeks, just trying to, keep everything rocking and rolling. Oh, man. I've got it. I've got the song, and Dawn, you inspired me. I wanna why with you, babe. Does that mean I want to be with you? Because Y is at the top of the screen. So, let me see. Let me see if I can find this song. This will be fun. And we'll be bringing Pop out in a little bit. Let's see. Let me see. Let's see if it's in here. When I was with the Spiral Staircase back in the 80s, we did shows, and I did the clown songs. And one of the clown acts I did was the song I've Got You, Babe by Sonny and Cher, and I played Cher. And our guitarist singer, Ron, played Sonny. Even though I looked more like Sonny, and he didn't, but anyway, but I could sing higher. And so I did the Cher part, and it was really funny. But I'm gonna do that song for Dovydas and Jill. As long as they've got it. Let's see. Do they have it? No, they don't have it. My babe, baby, won't you please come home? They don't have it. Darn it. Darn. What a bummer. I'm running through the song. Too long. Yeah, I've already passed 30 seconds. Yeah, I can only loop 32 seconds roughly. I'm still 10 seconds away. All right, well, so much for that. Anyway, all right, I'm boring myself. So I can't believe you guys are actually sitting here watching me talk to myself. Okay. So, yeah, today is Dovydas and Jill's first anniversary. Gosh. There's another song I'm thinking of. Happy Anniversary, Baby. Happy anniversary, baby. Got you on my mind. Happy anniversary, baby. Got you on my mind. I don't know if you ever heard that song. It was a big song back in the late 70s, I believe. How many different loops can I add on? Rita, I've got a one-channel looper that can only do 32 seconds. This is how many loops it can do. Watch, I'll just go. I mean, if we start a stopwatch, let's see. I'll tell you exactly how many loops I can. Well, all of a sudden it's 13 texts. All right. Yeah, that's today. I'm sure I said pops on it. Okay, I love you, baby. By who? All right, so let's see. Yeah, so I'm going to get the stopwatch out, and we will see how long this looper really does loop for. Here we go. Oh, right. 'See, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to hold the same tempo. Seconds, 30. 37.5 seconds. I Love You Baby, recorded by Frankie Bell. I love you. Oh, you mean Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. Okay. All right. Jill, Ashar, you guys know what to do. We are going to do thank you, Jill. What an inspiration. We're going to do the song, Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. Can't take my eyes off of you. All right. Anyway, I can't play chords anyway. All right, I'm practicing. It's okay, I can do that. There's no one else, it's just me and you guys, of course. So we're going to do a song for Dovydas and Jill, and maybe they're listening and they've got me on in the background, and they're just kind of saying, "Let's see if Joe messes up," But maybe I won't. All right, so let's see. I've got the song. Now I just got to get the words. And again, for those of you that don't know what I use iReal Pro. And we're going to do an iReal Pro video with Pop, and we're going to see how the video will be me showing Pop how to use the iReal. And this way we might inspire other 90-plus-year-old septuagenarians, I think that's what you say, to live stream and use the iReal and play their instruments, be it oboes, clarinets, flutes, piccolos, saxophones, juice harps. But anyway, all right. right, so hopefully the arrangements will work out. Here we go. This is for Jill and Dovydas. Happy anniversary. Happy first anniversary. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You feel like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You're to heaven I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. To warm the lonely nights, I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray, oh, pretty baby. What's up tonight I stay, I love to love you, baby. Let me love you. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Baby, trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray, oh, pretty baby. Now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby, let me love you. Ooh. Happy anniversary. Okay. Happy anniversary, Dovydas and Jill. Brought that down a little bit. Anyway. Okay. All right. Well, how do you follow that one? Oh, we only lost one person. Okay, so we're good. It's all good. All right, well, it's over an hour. You know what that means? That means one thing. My time is up. All right, so thank you very much for being here, for this first half, the first portion of our live stream, live at the Brunos. And now we're going to come back, and this time it'll be with me and Pop, right? And again, we're splitting these live streams up. So if y'all would like to join us, we will have the most amazing trumpeter, Joe Bruno Sr., joining me, and my wife Christine on keyboard, piano actually, and maybe even Lionel the cat. So again, happy birthday, happy anniversary, Dovydas, and happy birthday to my sister-in-law Amanda, who is already in bed. Okay. To be continued. Don't forget to come back.